I'm joined today by Brad Wilson of the Naperville Park District. Brad, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate you taking time out. I think we're all curious about the current conditions and how is this reshaping the Park District?
Yeah, well, with the Park District, our overall mission remains the same, promoting healthy lives, healthy minds, a healthy community. Just the way in which we go about delivering that to the community has had to change during this crisis. Moving from a lot of physical interactions where community members would take part in programs at a facility or at one of our park locations, we've had to move to more of the virtual experiences. And that's something we've been building upon with our Naperville Parks to You website that has gone live. We have a number of opportunities that are out there for residents to enjoy, a mix of different activities for all different ages. And that's something that we continue to see that we're going to grow, not only as we work through this crisis, but even moving into the future.
I think we all have embraced the idea of virtual fitness or joining virtually for some type of activity. So I think that will go forward because it's a great opportunity if we're traveling to keep the Park District's programs with us or something like that. What has been the biggest challenge for you during this time period?
Well, one of our biggest challenges has been encouraging residents in the community to continue to promote their physical health by enjoying the outdoors, visiting our parks, but doing it in a way that practices social distancing guidelines. The requirements of not gathering in large groups, not taking part in any type of organized activities that are out within the parks. We've seen some of that happen within the parks over the past month or so, and that's something that our park police as well as our staff have been working to try to combat. But we really need everyone's help with that, and especially we need parents to really speak with their children and let them know about the importance of social distancing, what that means, and encouraging them to not gather with friends at this time, to practice those same social distancing requirements that we're all trying to do.
Awesome. It's tough. I so appreciate the many parks and trails that the Park District has to offer, especially during this time. But it is hard not to want to gather or stop if you see somebody walking or whizzing by you on a bike to say hello. So it's a challenge. Right. How do you see the future of the Park District being shaped by this?
Well, our role as a central contributor and collaborator to alleviating problems within the community is going to continue. A big part of what we do is supporting individuals' physical health as well as their mental health. And a lot of that has been done through those physical types of programs, being involved in the programs, the events, the facilities that we have available to the community. We see that as continuing to be a main focus. And I think right now, more than ever, the importance of parks and having outdoor space and trails available to the community is more apparent now than ever. And that will continue to be a focus. But as I mentioned before, moving to more of the virtual experiences as well and encouraging social interactions among residents, not only through the programs and events and facilities that we continue to provide, but through those virtual opportunities. That's something that we're going to continue to grow so that residents have a choice and hopefully can expand some of their interests that they have.
Well, and I think that's super. It brings me, as we look ahead to the busy summer season, I'm wondering what the Park District is going to do once the social distancing is relaxed. I mean, we're all looking forward to that. How are you going to handle that?
Yeah, we're looking forward to that as well. We're certainly monitoring the various guidelines and restrictions that the government as well as public health organizations are providing to organizations. And that's something we'll continue to do. But we are looking ahead to summer. We know that summer is an important season. A lot of fun things happen during the summer, and we want to be able to provide as much as we can. Centennial Beach, kind of that staple facility within Naperville, that's something that, we're still completing preparations to be able to open Centennial Beach. However, we are actually pushing back the timeline for being able to prep that as well as open it. Normally it opens Memorial Day weekend. We're going to look to open it Father's Day weekend, so long as the guidelines allow us to do that. We're also looking at some of our larger programs during the summer. Our day camp programs are very popular, and looking to see what can we do as far as the structure of those programs to maybe change it up to where there's smaller group sizes. How can we practice even social distancing within some of those programs, lessen some of the physical interactions that take place there, field trips. So our staff is working hard right now looking at our summer activities to see what we can change. We're looking at bringing new opportunities. One of the unfortunate results of this spring has been the cancellation of our spring soccer program, one of our largest programs that we offer. So we're actually looking to introduce a league during the summer, an indoor league, something that we've never done before, in hopes that it will provide kids the opportunity to play if those guidelines and restrictions allow us to be able to do that. We'll continue to grow our virtual experiences. That's something that we will continue to expand in moving forward, not only with the summer, but the fall, looking at the ways that we can do that. So we have a number of things that we're doing right now to still plan for those fun summer activities. They just may look a little bit different than what they have in the past. And we certainly encourage residents to register for those programs and events. Our summer registration is coming up. Normally that takes place at the end of April, but that's now going to move to May 18th. Residents can expect to see our summer program guide in May. Normally that arrives on your doorstep. We are going to go with just a virtual guide this year. So it will be available digitally in mid-May, and there will be more information coming out about that. So we certainly encourage them to contact us if they have questions, and we'd be happy to provide them with the information that they need at info@napervilleparks.org.
Well, Brad, we look forward to getting that virtual guide in May, because everybody looks forward to the Naperville Park District guide coming in. So thank you for all you're doing. Thank you for supporting both our physical health and our mental health, even to walk around the parks and see the wonderful landscaping that the Park District provides. It is a source of comfort these days. So the Park District is playing a huge role. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.